that Mansa Musa was a slave owner as well, right?
He
Right?
was no, he was
Huh?
not a slave owner.
No, hold on.
Now, where did you get your information from?
Sir, I'm a historian.
So am I.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. If you actually deny that Mansa Musa was a slave owner and a slave trader, we're gonna have a problem.
And I guess
Mansa
we have a
Musa,
problem because
Mansa
first of all,
Musa, just one second, please. Mansa Musa was the second empire that was the richest empire in Africa. Okay? His empire built itself on slavery. So when they asked him to abolish slavery, he said, it's part of Islam. Why would I?
no.
Unless of course you're saying you don't know about this, and really, I mean, this is, I mean, you say you're a historian.
Do you have the do you actually have the actual transcripts and diaries from him?
Do you?
I'm asking you the question. Don't question the question.
Do you?
Answer the question, please.
Do you? I can find them for you, yes. Do you? Do you have anything to do with Mansa Musa?
I have the historical accuracy of the scribes and the scholars that came from that area. I actually have
Okay, and what do they say? Listen. I did ask you if you're going to be sensitive about this. Okay? Now I don't like hurting people. I don't like people being hurt unnecessarily. Okay? I know that African Americans
being hurt, ma'am. I'm
okay,
just
fine, great. Then let's talk to each other. Okay? Let's not get emotional, okay? Let's talk about this seriously.
Okay, let's do
Okay.
Let's do this.
I need you to calm your voice, okay? And try to reason with me. Okay? If I'm wrong, okay? I'll admit I'm wrong. I'm not above being corrected, okay?
Okay,
So,
do you know okay, I want to ask you a question. This is the best way to answer your thing. And the question is this. Was the Irish free people?
no.
Okay. What kind of servitude or slavery were they involved in?
I don't care. It's slavery.
Were they enslaved?
That's not the point.
Or were they,
That's
no,
not the point. Listen to me, please, okay? I don't care about what type of slavery. My people, okay, the Arabs, okay? In fact, my own family had at one point 3,000 black slaves. Okay.
Right. So that means
I need for you to calm down. Okay, I'm admitting something that I shouldn't. Okay, now I need you to hear me. Okay, my people, the Muslims, they owned more than 3,000 slaves. They mistreated them. They unalived them regularly. Okay, and they castrated them regularly. And they beat the living daylights out of them regularly. For 1,400 years, they did this. Okay? For 1,400 years. This is since the beginning, since the advent of Islam. Okay? Then when Islam went into Africa, slavery was introduced. Tribalism was a problem, yes, but slavery was introduced into Africa, injected into Africa. Okay? And the only country in that entire zone, in that entire continent, with Ethiopia that was never conquered by the Muslims or by the whites or by any other invading entity. Okay? So now that we know this to be true, okay? I want you to help me understand. How do you say to me, okay, an Arab whose family for 1,400 generations, okay? How can you tell me that you believe your family were Muslim from the very beginning, given the fact that the the Arab slave trade is why your people were enslaved in the first place? Not because of the whites. The whites came to Africa 400 years ago, 500 years ago maximum. And they took over from the Muslims, from the Arabs, who enslaved Africans and who unalived them in mass. for 1400 years. Why, sir, are you a Muslim? Why do you remain a Muslim knowing this fact? Because I can show you how we treat African slaves in Saudi Arabia today. Today.
You answered your own question.
Okay, tell me.
You said the Arabs, right? And the Arab slave trade. Okay, let's look at, since you are a historian. When Papa
Listen to me, don't run away from my question, sir. I gave you an objective question. I told you that for 1400 years, the Arab slave trade, which is still active to this day, which is still selling and buying African slaves, okay, is still alive. You said you are a Muslim because your ancestors were Muslim. That's not true. Your ancestors were neither Muslim nor Christian. They had their own religions. The Africans in West Africa were hunted because they were strong. They were good. They were good for labor, and that's why they were hunted down. That's why they were sold off. Even the Nigerians were selling off their own brethren for anything that they could get. So please help me understand. Why are you a Muslim? Because you said to me you were a Muslim because your ancestors were Muslim. That's not true. They were not Muslim.
Yes,
why are you a Muslim?
Why am I a Muslim?
Yes, sir.
That part, we're going straight to that part. I'm a Muslim because, one, I seen Allah appear into my heart, and gave me a mission. Okay. And that is the main.
You do know that's un-Islamic, right?
Huh?
You do know that's un-Islamic.
What, for Allah to appear into my heart?
Yes, sir.
No, it's not. Because
yes,
Allah.
Yes, it is. It is un-Islamic. It is un-Islamic for you, a regular man, to see Allah when Muhammad never saw Allah.
What are you talking about? He did. What hadith you talking about?
He never saw Allah.
What are you talking about?
Muhammad.
I got this feeling that your ancestors is connected to the ones that tried to assassinate Muhammad.
What are you? Are you okay?
No,
I'm Saudi Arabian. I don't care. I'm a Christian.
Okay, so that was it. So you remember the story when the Muslims went to the Christian king. One of the so-called that did not like... Which
Christian king? Wait. Which Christian king?
Which Christian king?
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah, king.
Which one?
During the time of Prophet Muhammad, when he left...
Sir, which king? You know which one. You just don't want to say. Because you know where I'm going to go with it. Which king?
Go with it. I want to listen.
Huh?
No, listen. Go ahead.
No. Which king? You said Christian king. Which king? Don't tell him. What the hell?
Come on.
Which king?
They said, why are you here? It says it in the scripture.
Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Listen to me. You say you're a historian. You say you're a historian. Give me the name of the king, the Christian king that they went to.
I'm asking you a question.
No. Answer mine.
Why are you evading the question?
I'm not evading anything, you liar. Which king did they go to?
I can't remember his name. How about that?
Okay, which region? Which region?
Abyssinia.
Where is Abyssinia?
Christian king is, I believe, I'm going to say Africa. I'm going to play.
Thank you. He's in East Africa. Okay? East Africa. Abyssinia is today's Ethiopia, Eritrea. Okay? They were one empire. It was an empire. It wasn't a king. It wasn't a kingdom. They went to one kingdom in the entirety of the empire. And the empire was a number of kingdoms put together. They were a very strong empire. And they were a Christian empire at that. So when Muhammad's cult decides to go into Abyssinia, they went in there in order to appeal to the Christians. Okay? Now, this is a lie because the entirety of Abyssinia is a Christian land. There is no monument, there is no evidence. Okay, and the Ethiopians were writers. They were writing 3,000 years ago. Their letters, okay, and I studied this very carefully. Their letters go back to 3,000 years ago. They are as close to the Sumerians, to the Assyrians, to the Chaldeans, to the Akkadians, okay, who lived in Iraq, who lived those people who lived in Arabia, those people who lived in Phoenicia. They're close to them in culture and in language. Okay? So, sir, they were writing back then. They already have something called family trees within their churches, long before the advent of Islam. So now I want you to help me understand why, if this case is so true, why aren't there any manuscripts that show the evidence for the visit of the Muslims into mainland Abyssinia, which is Ethiopia today?
It's the masjid. There's a masjid right there.
No. I'm not asking about the masjid, which was built sometime 40, 50 years ago. I'm talking about why there isn't. Listen to me. They have scribes in Ethiopia. Okay? 3,000 years ago.
Almost lines up with the Quran.
Why is this man, you see what this man is doing? Let me help you understand what he's doing. So, in Egypt, they had scribes. In Ethiopia, they had scribes. In Nubia, they had scribes. Okay? And the Ethiopians and the Egyptians were just as anal about writing and recording everything as the Romans were, as the Greeks were. Okay? So even the Sumerians had a similar thing where they wrote down everything, either on clay pots, or shards of these tablets of clay, or goat skin, camel skin, cow skin, you name it. Okay, they were known, and the Ethiopians were known for writing on cow skin to preserve everything historical. Okay, that's why they know their kings. That's why they know their queens. That's why they have historical documents that lead up for thousands of years. So when you go to Ethiopia, okay, they're not a lost nation. They're not a nation of people who don't know who they are. Okay, they're not a nation who just learned to write. So just like the Egyptians, if you went to Egypt, you'd know they left behind written material, hieroglyphs, and they also had their own Coptic language, which is what we know as Coptic today. Sounds similar, but it's not quite, okay? There's a difference between them. So this man is trying to evade the question of why the visit of the Muslims wasn't recorded, written. It's because it never happened. This is a lie by the Muslims, okay? Who realized that the only country that was never conquered was Ethiopia. So what did they do? Because they said, oh, so this country was never conquered. That means we can, because other countries were conquered. The conquered countries, somebody would record. But the unconquered country, the country itself would have to record. So they said to themselves, if we say Ethiopia instead of Egypt, okay, then they would be safe from any form of criticism. You understand? Because they're assuming that the Ethiopians didn't write. The Ethiopians wrote. They wrote about everything. You go to count back all their kings and their empire, the kingdoms within their empire, and the kings who ruled those kingdoms. You can find them very, very easily, because Ethiopia is not just one tiny portion of land. It's a combination of 90 tribes. Mm-hmm. 90 tribes, all of them have their own regions. All of them have their own languages. All of them have their own kingdoms. So, sir, respectfully, why didn't anybody record the entry of the Muslims into Ethiopia?
They did.
No. Where?
It's in the original Ethiopian Bible.
Show me.
How can I show you? I'm on the phone with you.
You can do it. You can take a screenshot. You can go into Google, take a screenshot, and then put it on the screen. I do it all the time.
I don't do all that tech stuff.
Okay, tell me where I should go. I'll do it for you. I'll do it
How
for you.
convenient.
I'll do it for you. No
How
problem.
convenient.
Come on.
Okay, let's
Rita, there's someone called Sophie. One second.
to the main
Alfred.
question. You
No, let
asked
me just finish with this guy, Mushroom. Let me finish with this guy.
You asked me a question.
Okay, she's pissing me off because she keeps saying Christianity is debunked, but she's not. I mean,
Yeah, just
just
leave
gonna
Sophie
mute her
alone.
and send her a
She's
guest.
Why are
she's
you
an idiot.
Christian?
Can you just get to the point, Alfred?
Okay, well, I'm a Muslim because I have faith in what I believe. I'm a Muslim who believes in truth. I believe in bringing peace everywhere I go. I've done that. I've crossed over barriers of hatred, even within the religion of Islam and Christianity. I was Christian, and I love it. Let me tell you something. I have saved more lives doing that, being a Muslim, than before anything else. And then being a
I'm
Christian.
going to ask you something. I'm going to ask you something now, okay? Is there such a thing as objective truth?
You talking about mixing truth with falsehood with the Bible?
No. Is there an objective? Is there such a thing as objective truth?
It depends on the.
There's either truth or there isn't. I mean, if we mix it with lies, it's no longer the truth. So, is there truth or not?
Because you look at the Bible, is contradiction of itself.
Sir, I'm not asking you about the Bible. Don't run to the Bible just because you can't answer a simple question. I asked you, is there such a thing as objective truth or not?
People do objective truth, but they also mix truth.
Okay, fine. Stop there. Just stop there. I don't need the buts. Okay? Here's the problem. If we're just focusing on the truth, okay, we have to consider whether Islam is actually telling us the truth or not. Now, or there's also another factor that you have to consider. Not or, but and. Okay? There's another factor that you should consider. Morality. Okay? Here we're asking, does Islam promote good morals? Or are Allah and His Prophet immoral monsters? Now, we're talking about morality. We're also talking about objective truth. Now, if that's the case, listen to me very, very carefully. Please, for the love of all things holy, listen. If there is such a thing as morality and immorality, okay, which one would you choose?
I'm a moral person. I live by moral code.
Thank you. So then you would go by a moral code. You would try to live as morally as possible, right?
And I do.
Okay, thank you. So, wait. Are you Sunni or Shia?
Sunni.
Great. So, now tell me something. Is adultery wrong?
Adultery?
Yes.
Adultery.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it wrong?
It's wrong. It's wrong.
Is it a crime that should be punished?
Is that the question?
Is it a crime that should be punished?
That's not for us to judge people.
Huh?
I don't judge people.
What about Sharia?
They have their own way of...
Who's they?
Sharia, the tribe. Sharia tribe.
No, not the tribe. Sharia law.
Oh, okay. Sharia law. Oh, Sharia law is a law that it was given to govern with the laws of Islam.
So, is adultery punishable according to Sharia?
I don't know that one. I have to look that up.
Okay. Is adultery moral or immoral?
I'll say it's immoral.
Okay, that's immoral. Thank you. Is murder immoral?
Yes.
Is robbery immoral?
Yes.
Is pedophilia immoral?
Me pedophilia.
Yeah. They're the reason I changed it. Don't use that word. Pedophilia. Is it moral or immoral?
It's immoral.
Thank you. Now, why, if this is your moral code, and you live by these moral codes, right?
Uh-huh.
You try not to commit any of these evils, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I already know what you're going to say.
Yeah. Of course you know. Why would you follow Muhammad, who was all of that and more, who committed every form of evil known to man? Why would you follow him as opposed to Jesus, the glowing,
You follow
pure, clean, good,
you follow
and absolutely righteous, sinless Lamb of God? Why would you choose Muhammad over and above Jesus? Astaghfirullah. Listen. I want you to understand something, okay? We're having this conversation because you choose willingly to have it. I'm not forcing you here. You could, do whatever you want. You could leave if you're too uncomfortable. The reality is Muhammad was a pedophile. The reality is Muhammad was a rapist. The reality is Muhammad was an adulterer, a fornicator, a enslaver of free people, a mass murderer on a scale never witnessed in the entirety of human history. Okay, yes. He mass murdered more than 1.5 billion people by his Muslim compatriots. Okay? He mass murdered more than 1.5 billion people. And you, sir, willingly became a Muslim, knowing all these facts. Me, on the other hand, I was born into Islam. I'm an Arab. I'm a Saudi Arabian at that. I was born into the country where Islam was born. I made the logical choice.
No.
The choice not to follow evil, and in fact to expose it and to condemn it.
Okay.
And I condemn Muhammad every single day, morning, noon, night. I condemn him.
Well,
because I know he's evil personified. He doesn't have a single, listen very carefully. He doesn't have a single prophecy. He doesn't have a single miracle. He is a garbage human being. And yet you choose to follow him despite the fact that he, and not anybody else, not the whites, not the browns, not the blacks. He, Muhammad, the Arab, vagabond, mass murderer, enslaver of people, rapist, and child abuser. Okay? Him, you follow. Help me understand why a black man like yourself, an African American like yourself, why would you follow Muhammad? Why? It defies credulity, sir. It defies any kind of normal thinking. I'm truly baffled. Like, why would you follow him? Can you tell me?
I'm trying to.
Yes, please. That's my question. That's my question.
You're Arab, right?
Very Arab, very Eastern African as well.
Of all Arab people, in your nature is to hate Muhammad. Because remember, the Arabs are...
No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
That's a truth.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You see, he ran away from the question because he can't help himself. See, these people have been so indoctrinated, these African Americans as well. They've been so indoctrinated by this infection called Islam, right? That they can't help themselves. They can't answer the question. If I asked him why he is following his slave owner, he doesn't want to answer. He's your master. He's your master. Why are you following him? He's been holding your people hostage even today. There are open auction slave markets in Africa today that the Arabs are running. Okay, because Allah told them they could enslave you. And by the way, did you know that Allah hates people of color like yourself?
No, that's a lie.
Oh, I can show you. You want me to show you?
First of all, why don't you answer?
Do you want me to show you? Do you want me to show you?
Hold on. Why are you not answering my questions?
Did you answer mine?
Yes, but you don't want to
What did you say? What's my question? Why did you why do you follow Muhammad? Why? Knowing
See,
all of this, knowing all of his crimes against humanity, why the hell would you follow him?
the answer, evading the question.
I have nothing to
Rita,
evade you,
Rita,
Moro.
maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't know. Like, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I
I'm
mean?
trying to help him here and he doesn't want
I
to see
know,
it.
I know, I know, but it is possible that he doesn't know, Rita. It is.
Simple question. Like I
Yalla,
said,
yalla, yalla. Listen, I just wanted to hear, guys. Why don't you calm down in the chats? I will show him. What do you think I'm gonna do? Calm down. Stay with me. Let it play out. Okay, sir. I'm trying to help you. I'm not.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I asked her a simple question. I
Okay,
said,
why are you guys reporting her? Brother, could you tell your brothers, the Muslim brothers in the chat, not to report us, please? We're having a civil conversation. We haven't insulted you. Are you feeling bullied by any chance?
I can't judge people, man. It says Quran. I'm not going to go against that.
Sorry?
So I'm not going to judge.
What judge
I
what?
I can't pass a statement or something that I have no understanding. And I'm not going to say what
Just
did I
ask
feel.
you a simple question. Have you, during this conversation, have you been feeling like you're being disrespected or anything yourself? Have we directly done anything
Just
wrong?
hostile. The language was hostile, but it wasn't. It just that's how she's passionate about what she believes.
Look, yeah, exactly, exactly. And look, the fact of it is, brother, when we talk with this much passion, is because we have evidence that could substantiate our claim within seconds. Do you understand why? When I see a person like yourself, yeah, when I see a person like yourself believing in Muhammad, even after knowing, I don't know if you know or not, but he used to own black slaves. He used to sell. There's a hadith where he sold two slaves, two black slaves for one white slave. Did you know that? Did you know that?
I heard the story about it.
mushroom.
Yeah, yeah.
حط شو اسمه. لا
هسه راح
تتكلم من
انزله.
حسابك هذه.
هسه راح انزله هسه. يلا يلا.
حط.
I wanted to speak. If he was talking to me, and I
One
wanted to.
second, just 1 second, brother. Give us a minute. Give us a minute. Go on mute. Just give us a minute. We'll sort out the live. Hang on. Guys, we need you to like the live for God's sake. You see what's happening? Do you see what's happening, guys?
You're just crazy.
Guys, they're going to give it back to me. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll get my life back in just 5 seconds. يعني, I mean, I don't understand why you keep doing this. We were friendly with the guy. We're not being mean. We're not saying anything wrong. And if he's not complaining, why the hell are you like mass reporting? Weird. Just very, very weird.
Let me tell you something. Islam is not just. It's not just a religion. It's a family.
Yeah. We heard that. Is it a family when they actively go against people and then they take away their personal autonomy? Say for example, would you be happy if somebody came along and then they took you, kidnapped you, and then put you in prison?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Would you?
That happened to me.
Huh?
That happened to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we live in an unjust world. But were you happy when that happened?
How did you feel about it?
That claimed to be my friends, and
Yeah.
they said they follow in the Bible.
Yeah.
They like to follow the Bible, and what they was going to do is
That's wicked. That is wicked. People will do evil things for many, very many evil things, but there's no reason in the Bible why they could justify that. I don't know how they would justify that to you.
They brought out. Well, they have this Bible. In the Bible, it talks about slavery.
Yeah. So, what does that mean?
No slavery.
Yeah, but how did that apply to you?
because I follow Islam, they felt they had a right to do it.
No, that's just nonsensical. How does it apply to you? I don't get it.
I just explained.
It doesn't apply to him. Who's got that
Yeah, it
much noise,
doesn't.
brother? Where are you, man? You got so much noise.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in the office.
I don't know if it's your connection. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, it's his connection. It's his connection.
But what I'm
Coming and
saying
going.
is that Christianity promotes slavery. It promotes
No, it
dancing.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
where?
Did,
Show
did you
us.
ever? Did you read the
One
Quran?
second, Rita. 1 second. Show us where. Show us where. Maybe I'll be a Muslim today at your hands. Show us where.
No. I won't do
Why?
that.
Why?
Cause I'm not a TikTok Muslim where I try to make dawah and make everybody become believer. That's not me. Okay? If you're going to
Wait.
become a
So.
Muslim, if you're
Fine,
going
fine, fine. We get
So
it. We
wait,
get
wait,
it.
wait,
Trust me.
But you made a claim now. Listen. You made a claim now about my faith. I'm going to hold your foot to the fire and ask you to show me how does the Bible, okay, encourage slavery? How? I need you to show me where our God in the Bible says, "Go and enslave nations," okay, and buy them and sell them. Okay, that's what I want to see because I can show you in the Quran where Allah tells you, "وَمَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ." I can show him. I can show you that where he says it, and then we go to the tafsir scholars, and I can show you where they tell you, "Oh, these are right-hand possessions through war. You can take them and sleep with them, even if they have husbands. Their husbands are kuffar. It doesn't matter. Their marriage is annulled by captivity through war." That's what your Allah encourages the Muslims to do. So can you show me where in the Bible there's something similar or to that effect, since you made the claim?
well, I am looking at the verses. Okay. Well, according
I
to
just gave you a pretty coherent, stance. Now
well,
I need you.
there is according to, since you guys like online stuff, First Corinthians has something.
Yeah, what does
Uh,
First Corinthians say?
and then it says chapter 7, verse
Yeah, what does
20.
it say? Go and enslave people. I don't understand. Can you show me where it says go and enslave people?
Well, according to the little sneak peek here, it says where you have a right, or they paraphrase the chapter. It says you have a right to purchase slaves.
Where? Where? Show me, please. I'd love to see that.
First Corinthians,
So First Corinthians, it tells you that you have the right to purchase slaves.
and then it's something. Then it
Can
says
you
something.
can you
No,
can you uh
no,
can
no,
you tell
please,
me the
please.
verse
Let's just
number?
put it. I'm gonna put it on the screen. First Corinthians, what?
I'm going to click on this tab and see what it says.
I mean, if you
Sure,
claim
sure.
to be a historian, brother, the least you could do is read the Bible before you make claims about it. I'm no
So,
historian, I'm no scholar, but I've read your Quran from cover to cover. I've read the books of the Sunnah. Yani, why are you making claims, misinformed ones, yani? You're going to be in a very bad position in about 5 minutes.
no, I'm not. Because first of
Yeah,
all, I have.
you are, because I'm going to show you now.
Let me try.
I'm
Let
going to
me
show
try this
you,
one thing,
after we
okay?
show you that there's no slavery in Christianity, I'm going to show you how there's slavery in Islam, and Islam, in fact, encourages, and Allah actually hates the black people. I'm going to show you in a minute. According to
Mushroom.
Allah, you're all going to hell.
Mushroom. لا تقول أسود.
Black.
عادي عادي
لا
عادي.
تقول لا تقول لا تقول راح
ليش؟
يضربونك. راح يضربونك. هذا السبب اللي
I said
يضربونك.
Allah, it's in the
Yeah,
hadith.
yeah, I know.
Reader.
بس لا تقول الكلمة.
Okay, راح انزل واقعد.
We're called. Don't let it trouble you.
Anyway, look, the Quran, okay, talks about people bringing in people with shackles and chains on their necks. Are you? I mean, what do you think about that?
What I think about that?
Yeah. What's your evaluation? What's your understanding?
We all have it. We all carry.
have what?
Shackles and chains on our necks.
Oh, no, sir. I don't have any.
Yes, you do.
I don't know what shackles and chains you're talking about. The Quran is instructing someone to put chains and shackles on somebody's neck. I'm an Arab. Nobody puts their shackles on my neck and gets away with it.
Yes, they do. They do it now.
No, they don't. I'm a free person. I can go anywhere I want at any time I please. I travel the world. I've never been forced to do anything against my will. I've never been arrested. I haven't gone through any kind of hardship just because of my skin color. That's definitely for sure.
Do you follow God's law or man's law?
I follow my God's law.
No. Do you follow God's law or man's law?
I follow my God's law.
Okay, so you following God's law. You're saying you're following
My God's law, not God's law, my God's law. I don't know who your God is. Your God is Satan, as far as I'm concerned.
So if you're following it, then why don't you go and kill somebody? Sorry.
Why should I? Why should I? I'm not allowed to do that. My
Why?
Bible tells me not to do that. But your Quran tells you can do that.
You're free to do that.
Yeah, your Quran tells you you're free to do that. Yes. In fact, it commands you to do that. The Quran commands you to do that. You want us to show you?
Wait a second, Rita. Can you read us chapter 9, verse 29, brother, please, of your Quran?
No, chapter 9, verse 5 first.
No, verse 29 as well.
Yeah.
I mean, verse 5, fair enough, but verse 29, it tells you, go and analyze those people who do not believe in Allah and His Messenger.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look.
Go and analyze them. Go and fight them.
The fact is,
just merely for the fact of them non-believing in Allah, as if it's been, why do you have to shove your Allah and your Prophet down our throats?
No, we don't.
Well, that's what the verse is saying.
but that's what it's saying.
That's what the Quran says.
What was that? You said
The
Surah
Quran, chapter 9, Surah
9,
At-Tawbah.
5, and 9:29.
Read 9:29 first.
Oh, come
The one
on.
I mentioned.
Are you drinking tea?
Rita, 9:5, yes. 9:5 has context. You have to read Surah At-Tawbah from the start, yeah? From the start. Now, Bara'at Allah wa Rasuluh, okay? From the top. When you read that, you get to 9:5, you'll understand, because in 9:1, chapter 9, verse 1, Allah and the Prophet, they wash their hands from the treaties they've made with the Jews. Because they had a treaty that they won't
For 10
fight
years.
with them.
For 10 years.
They won't fight with them, and then Muhammad betrayed that treaty. The very same treaty that is mentioned in the biographies of the prophets. However, according to Al-Imam Al-Albani, okay, none of these treaties, none of these hadiths about these treaties actually have a chain of transmission that's traceable back to the Prophet. Yet they are mentioned in all of the biographies. And he actually blames those people, the authors of these biographies, for putting these treaties, for putting these hadiths in there.
Okay, so now it says, but when the forbidden months are...
Don't say, hey brother, one second. Don't say the word K-I-L-L. Say unalive, okay? Please.
No, it says,
Use
but when...
TikTok language.
I am. It says, but when the forbidden months are past, then fight and...
Fight?
It says unalive in the Arabic.
It's unalive, not fight.
Slay the pagans whenever ye find them.
Find them.
هذا ما يعرف يقرأ ده يقول لي
Besiege them. Let me read it for you, okay? Because I know that the language there is a bit hard, okay? It's a bit complex. I'm going to read it for you, okay? You're reading number 9:5, okay?
Yes, I can read.
No, I'm reading it for you. Just 1 second, okay? It says, but once the sacred months, please listen. But once the sacred months have passed, K-I-L-L, unalive the polytheists, wherever you find them, capture them, besiege them, lie in wait for them in every way. But if they repent, perform prayers, and pay alms tax, then set them free. Indeed, Allah is all forgiving, most merciful. Can you tell me why they're unaliving them first? And then Allah is saying, set them free? What are they doing first? Aren't they unaliving them first?
Are you a pagan?
Well, that's what you call us, yes.
No.
Yes.
That's what you call us. Yeah, we are polytheists. According to you, we are polytheists. We are the people of the book. We believe that Allah is the third of three. According to Allah, this is what Allah thinks we believe in Jesus and his mother, which is, we haven't seen that in any doctrine. But anyway, even that he got wrong, demonstrating lack of absolute knowledge.
All right. Pagans, you're not pagans. We call you the people of the book.
Okay, forget about us, pagans. Why would you go and unalive the pagans? What do you have to do with the pagans?
Nimrod, right?
I'm sorry?
For God's sake, please forget about Nimrod. Nimrod is not a Christian, okay? It's in the Old Testament and nobody's talking about Nimrod.
Like the life. I need you to like the life,
yeah, guys.
We're getting bananas. Like the bloody life, for God's sake. All of you, right now, come on. There's 60 of us in here, for God's sake.
Well,
guys, you better like the life because they're going to take us out.
Well, it's 7 o'clock and we haven't gotten to 100,000 likes. Like,
I know, we've been open like all day. What are we supposed to do?
Why aren't we like liking? I thought we were going to get to 100,000 likes by 6 p.m. and it's 7:15 now and we're still not there. I need to get to 200,000 likes.
Okay. Look, Alfred, let me help you out, okay? Please let me help you out.
for me out.
Let me help you out. Please, okay? Do you know that the Quran has something called the tafsir, the explanation of the Quran?
He's a historian. He surely knows that.
No. Please, let's not be condescending right now.
No,
Alfred, do you know that there is an explanation for every verse in the Quran? Alfred,
you let me answer.
but are you there? I mean, did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, I know about the text here. It's on the bottom of the Quran.
No, it's not on the bottom of the Quran. No. There's other tafsir. See, the tafsir they gave you, is it in English? The tafsir they gave you, is it in English?
I read it. Translation.
Yeah, but there's a lot of noise coming from your end. I don't know why. Is a tafsir you're reading in English?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not the tafsir we're talking about. That's carefully curated for you, the English speaker. The Arabic tafsir, the original tafsir, that is where you'll find the actual truth. Do you understand?
You're trying to utilize saying that the translation is...
No, the translation is garbage. The translation is definitely for you so that you don't know the truth about why things were done.
It debunks anything you're saying. That's why
No, it doesn't. It literally tells me everything I need to know about the Quran. Do you read the Quran in Arabic or in English?
I read in English.
That's the problem. Damn it, I should have asked that question in the first place.
You did.
That's why I asked you whether you speak Arabic.
No, but he did. He said he reads Arabic.
Yeah. Mushroom, be careful.
Look at this. I know. Look at this, for example, here. This chapter 929, the one I want you to see. You're supposed to go and fight those who do not believe in Allah and the last day, nor comply with what Allah and His Messenger, shirk, have forbidden, nor embrace the religion of truth, which is Islam. So anyone that does not believe in Allah, believe in the Messenger, and not embrace the religion of truth, which is Islam, you're supposed to fight them.
No.
That's what the Quran is saying. Chapter 9, verse 29.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
That's what it's saying.
Well, why don't you listen to me? Why don't you just understand what we're trying to help? Listen, we have no reason to lie to you, Alfred. Okay, I genuinely like you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what you said. You sound like an upstanding human being. You sound like, just a ray of sunshine. Okay, there's nothing wrong with you. But there is something to be said about your lack of understanding of the Quran. You are attributing goodness to the Quran that it does not deserve, that it does not have.
It's not in
So
there. That's the problem.
I'm just saying, at the very least, hear us out and then take the evidence that we give you,
I'm
okay,
not
and go
saying,
examine it.
I'm just going to say to you that what I have seen, but I'm through Islam, versus what you actually are trying to utilize.
Yeah.
I now you're talking to somebody who was a Christian.
No, no, you were not a Christian.
No, I was a
No, no, no,
Christian.
no, no, no. See, the problem I'm having with you is this, okay? If, okay, because I did ask you about morality. We discussed objective truth and whether they're both important. You said yes, and then we figured out that some things were wrong. I put them for you, and then we discussed them. Okay, you clearly side with me that a lot of things are wrong. The things that I mentioned, from pedophilia, raping, mass murdering, adultery, fornication, you know me, you name it, slave owning, and all that stuff is wrong.
No.
But then it's there in the Quran, basically being commanded. It's an order. It's an order. Okay, by Muhammad and Allah to enslave and to destroy humanity at large. Why, sir, do you think that the Muslim world is on fire right now? Have you ever seen any Muslim nation? Look in the news and check out what's happening in Syria and Iraq for the last 30 years, okay? And then check out Gaza, okay, for the last 70 years. Check out Jordan, check out Egypt, check out Libya, okay? Check out Sudan, Somalia, Chad, check out Mauritania, check out Afghanistan, Pakistan, check out Iran. All these countries are at war with themselves, within themselves, against their own people. Okay? And they are mass murdering millions and millions of people. So this idea that somehow we're just coming up with lies to blind you or to lie to you for some reason is really not factual. We're simply presenting you with the evidence that is scriptural. Okay, and the evidence that comes from the Quran, the Hadith, the Tafasir, the ones that you know, okay, and the ones that you don't know. Now, the ones that you don't know, they conceal from you because they don't want you to know the truth about Islam. They've convinced you somehow that your ancestors were Muslim. That's not true at all. Mansa Musa became a Muslim after, indoctrination because he was a rich man. And they wanted him to be an ally to them so that his empire could capture as many of his indigenous people as possible to sell them off into the Arab slave trade. Now he was a problem because West Africans were being sold by his empire and the kingdoms, because they are kingdoms in Nigeria. Okay, going all the way into the Sahara, going all the way up into what we know today as Sierra Leone, Cote d'Ivoire, Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, all these places, okay? The Berbers, all of them, okay, were invaded by the Islamic expansion. And guess what? Your people were the casualties. Your ancestors became the casualties of that. Now you're assuming that we're lying to you. We have no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to. I'm still ashamed of the fact that my people participated and were the very reason why this plague upon humanity spread. The fact is that Muhammad was the inspiration, the driving force, okay, for these evil acts to begin with. I don't understand why you cannot honestly look at all the sources and then find out the truth for yourself. It's very simple.
So let me get this straight, and please don't interrupt me again. Please, I'm asking nicely, please.
I won't.
Okay. So you're trying to tell me a person who woke up,
Yeah.
and when I found out about Islam, I found out when I was 16. I didn't go straight into become a Sunni Muslim. I took the back. Okay, I went to the Nation of Islam with Farrakhan and them people.
Of course.
Okay,
The worst one.
They did in America. Then I went and I realized that they're talking about the who
Yeah.
on some of the stuff. I mean, they do a lot of good, and I found myself into real Islam, And when I found myself in real Islam, but you're telling me that basically to go back and believe into a Bible, which I don't know which one's the real Bible anymore.
No, the real Bible is every single one of them, sir. They're all synonymous with one another. There's no difference between any one of the Bibles, except for the Jehovah's Witness Bible and the Mormons Bible. We don't consider them
We reject
Christians.
that. That's
We
correct.
go to the Bible, which is the original Bible, the Greek Bible, the Aramaic Bible, the Ethiopian Bible, the Coptic Bible,
All
the
right.
Syriac Bible, the Indian Bible. Just wait a second, sir. The Russian Bible, all of which are written in their own original languages. And guess what? They're all synonymous. They're all right. They all have the same message in them. They have the same number of books. Okay. I don't understand why you would forego that. Why you would forego, if you wanted just a monotheistic religion, you were better off accepting Judaism if you didn't want to become a Christian. But for you to accept a religion, a cult of Satan like this cult, okay, which tells you that you can take a child and defile them, which tells you that you can rape a woman, which tells you that you can enslave someone, which tells you that you can mass, which tells you that you can enslave people, which tells you that you can steal from them and denigrate them and turn the. And by the way, the culture where you have to understand there's deplorable actions against humanity
That's
that defy even. Listen to me. I'm not even joking. The fact remains that this cult of Satan that you have joined since you were 16, okay, is responsible for the annihilation, the merciless bloodshed of 1.5 billion people and counting, even to this very second. So I'm going to ask you again, why the hell don't you just do your own research, okay? Don't even take my word for it, okay? I can show you all the evidence if you want, if you need the help. But if you're not going to, try and rescue yourself, please, sir, okay? I am trying to be as nice about this as possible. That's why I'm not known for my patience. People all over TikTok know me. But I'm here, okay, right now, taking the time to explain to you what's wrong with this cult of Satan that you have joined. They've lied to you about your people. They've lied to you about the cult of Satan that is called ISLAM. They've lied to you about the book and what it's saying in the Arabic. They've lied to you about the tafasir, about the ahadith, about Muhammad himself. And they've even lied to you about your people's role in this situation. Why? Why don't you just look at it?
Oh man, this is funny. You guys are funny. I definitely.
Wait.
How are we funny?
Let me talk to him for a sec, Rita. Brother Alfred, if I come to you, if I'm, let's say, your friend, yeah? So we'll get back to morality. If I'm, say, let's say, me and you are friends, yeah? I ask you to come and help me, fix my flat tire or whatever, and I tell you, look, you come and help me, okay? Fix my tires tonight, and I'll get you a couple of nice, blonde, beautiful, busty girls to sleep with. What would you call me? What would you say about me? What would be your, what would you think of me moving forward?
I would think that you are somebody.
PIMP?
No,
What
that's
would you think then?
That's stereotyping there.
Oh,
What else is he?
okay. So instead
No,
of me offering you financial payment, I offer you, girls to enjoy. What would you call me?
you being you.
Oh wow, okay. Okay. So you have no morals then.
Wow.
You don't have morals.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
No, I have morals. My morals
Explain it.
is I can't pass judgment. I don't pass
Right.
So what's the point of Sharia law then?
anybody to anyone. Shoot, I don't even go to jury.
What is the point of Sharia law then?
To keep those who are off the beaten path to try to keep them back on it.
Yeah, okay, no problem. But what is the point of Sharia law if it can't be applied to humanity at large? What is the point? Because we're trying to figure out here where the line is that should not be crossed. What is the point of having a law that can't be applicable to daily life? Say, for example, if somebody kidnapped a child and they took that child, should we attempt to help the child or not?
Which Arabs are known for doing.
Okay, should we help the child or not?
anybody. I'm not trying to be that
Should we
guy.
help the child or not?
Wow.
Arab. I have
Should
never
we
tried.
help
He
the
doesn't.
child or not?
No, he's finished.
He
He's
accepted
finished.
an Arab's religion, but he's now
Listen to
saying
me.
that the
Listen to
Arabs
me.
are bad. What kind
Listen
of
to me.
logic is
There's no
that?
point. There's no point of wasting time with this brother
No,
because
no, no,
he's
no, 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 no. Hold
demonstrated
on,
lack
hold
of
on.
morality. He
خليه
doesn't have a
هنا.
code. ما عنده
خليه
code.
يا
انسى.
مشروم.
He doesn't
يعني
have a
مو
code.
معقولة كل الناس هذول يعني يتفرجون وانت بتطلعه خير.
No. Like he's got no code.
خله. That's what we're here for. We're here to educate. We're here to
عالم
help.
يردون يطلعون همين.
عادي خله. Alfred, if you're not going to judge rightfully, okay, I understand why you don't want to judge, okay? But there is such a thing as righteous judgment. There is such a thing as a moral code. If you don't have a moral code which you can apply to, to your life and to other people's actions, how do you make sound judgment?
Easy.
How?
Well,
Can you explain?
Well, I look at this like my life. Like I said, I came from the nation. We had a moral code, and the moral code was Allah makes the judgment.
I'm not asking about Allah's judgment. I'm asking about people's judgment here. I'm asking whether you would sit aside, okay, while you watch an injustice being carried out against your own brother, against your own father, mother, brother, sister.
Well, what I would do is, first of all, if it's something in really emergency, I will react.
What would be your reaction if there was an injustice being carried out against your own father, mother, brother, sister, your own child, your own wife?
Well, the right thing would be to protect.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. So now I want you to help me understand. If your first instinct is to help them, that would mean you should apply that same line of thinking to the rest of humanity at large.
Right, and that's what the Quran teaches.
Great. Wait, now that's actually not true. But when it comes to your line of thinking, I think we are halfway towards agreeing with one another. Okay? I just don't understand which moral code you're using. My Jesus says, okay, that I am not to take any slave. Muhammad says that I am to enslave everyone, including you. So what should I do? Who should I follow? Muhammad or Jesus?
I don't follow Jesus.
Who should I follow?
Believe in Jesus.
You would follow Jesus. Thank you very much. Yes, you'd follow Jesus. Thank you very much. My Jesus says never to touch a child. My Jesus says never to look at a child the wrong way. My Jesus says never to breathe in the direction of a child the wrong way. Muhammad says that I am to take the child, defile the child in bed, okay,
No.
and use and throw. Wait a second. Muhammad says to do all of that. Just wait a second. Muhammad says to do all of that. Who should I follow, Jesus or Muhammad?
Show me the Quran.
I will show you. But who would you follow?
Where it says that. Right now.
I will show you. Where? Oh my God, this man is so impatient. I will show you. I will show you. I will show you. هم ترى جالسين عشان يشوفون هذا. Okay?
لا لان انا ضربت شو اسمه فلير عزيزتي جوي مو لان
خلاص اوكي fine okay على راحتك. I don't care. I wanted to figure out his mind.
Yeah, but I need to bring up more people. I talk to you about this. We can't have just one person. We talk to just one person for 2 hours. Yeah.
Alfred, I did enjoy talking to you,
because he's not demonstrating a standard, a morality standard. How can you talk to someone like that?
Because first of all, I don't do all that stuff with people.
Yeah, well,
let me
if you don't do it, then why are you here, brother? Why are you talking to us? The question is, does Islam promote good morals if you don't have a standard of which to judge from? Okay, how can we talk to you about this, and how can we have a proper discussion with you about it?
Okay, you know how I know that Islam promotes good morals? This is how I wanted to answer the question when it came in. Islam promotes good morals because it saves lives.
Well, how do you know, since you don't know whether saving lives is good or bad, since you don't like to judge? How do you know?
Well, I know, because I'm the result.
So is saving lives good?
I'm standing right here. I would
Is
agree
saving
that.
lives, I asked you a question, I don't care where you are. Is saving lives good or bad?
Good.
Okay, then you do have a moral standard, but you're just lying about one issue because you know what I'm about to pull up. Therefore, you're a liar to begin with, my friend.
No,
Yes,
I'm
because
not.
when I asked you if a man was to tempt you with women as a form of payment for something or a
Right.
payback for something, you said, I don't judge. That's what you said.
Right.
Therefore, you have
So,
inconsistency,
but if
yeah,
you want to
in
form
your
a payment, I don't
you're
have to.
inconsistent. Listen. You're inconsistent with the standard of morality of of which you judge by. You cannot say saving lives is good. You can decide that it's good, and when I ask you about another issue, you're demonstrating a lack of that, of that morality again. So when it suits you, you're becoming moral, and when it doesn't suit you, you're like, I don't judge.
Okay. Also, the use and abuse of children in Islam is actually legitimized by Aisha herself. Okay. When she says that Muhammad married her, in one account at 3, in a second account at 6, in a third at 6 or 7, whichever one. Okay?
Oh,
Either way, he married her as a minor, as a baby. And then he consummated the marriage with her by the time she was 9 years old, and by Hijrah, and by our calendar, she was 8 years old. Sir, why is a 54-year-old man marrying a baby infant?
and the same reason I asked you the question about Ruth, and
What Ruth? What happened to Ruth? Ruth was a grown woman. What are you talking about?
age before menstrual.
What are you talking about? Ruth was a grown woman.
ريتا يعني نفس صبري بصراحة نفس صبري يعني.
So, and then I have a question for you. Why is the Bible talking about dancing with snakes?
Okay, so you're going to avoid the fact that Muhammad married a baby child, and you're going to talk about dancing with snakes?
Good morals?
Oh, okay, fine. Just get rid of him. Get rid of him.
See, I
I
knew he
told
was
you
going to
he's
do that.
No,
wasting
you're an
time.
idiot.
He's
You're an
wasting time
idiot.
because he's a hypocrite.
You're an idiot.
By
And
his own
frankly, I have
admission,
no time for
he's a
you.
hypocrite. By his own
Question.
admission.
You
So he avoided the question about child, pedophilia, and he decided to focus instead of about something about dancing with snakes. I mean, this guy is definitely the demon spawn of hell. No joke.
It's okay. It's okay. He has no moral standard. I
Yeah,
cornered
there's
him
some
right there.
people screaming bloody murder in the chats. One guy called Maro Part
Yeah,
Two,
I'm bringing him up.
and another,
I'm
and
bringing him
another.
up. Hello,
I don't know what's
Maro.
wrong with him.
Hey, hello.
Hello,
Maro.
guys.
Why
How
are
you
you
doing, man?
screaming?
I'm sorry, guys. I was just like, bro, that guy was not saying anything important. Why are you guys still talking to him?
Exactly.
Why
That's
not?
what I've
Because
been
we're trying to
saying. But
educate.
anyway,
I like
um,
to educate people when like
Brother
that. When
Maro,
I
are you
see them.
Christian? Are you... Sorry, Rita. Sorry, Azisti. Go ahead.
I'm Muslim.
Oh, you are Muslim. Okay, you're Sunni Muslim?
Yes, sir.
So what I told, the question that I asked the brother that was here before you, that he avoided answering,
Yeah.
if I was
Does
to...
Islam promote good morals?
No, well, yes. But I'm pretty sure you've had the question. You're gonna say yes since you're a Muslim. I understand that. But obviously, it's not a question that could be answered with one word, either yes or no. We have to examine it, which is why we're bringing this question up. Now,
Yes, of
Maro,
course.
since you seem and you sound like a very reasonable and honorable person, okay? If I was to offer you women to sleep with, yeah, for a certain service that you've offered me, what would you call me? That's the same question that I asked the brother before you that he failed to answer.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say? If I did something
If
for
I
you
come
and
up to you and tell you, listen, come with me, let's go do this job, okay? Me and you help me do this job, and I'll get you a couple of girls to
Say, for
enjoy tonight.
example, robbing a bank. He asks you
Not
to rob a
even
bank.
robbing a bank.
Okay.
Not even robbing a bank.
okay.
Much
Come
more
and help
easier than
me.
that. I
Come
mean,
and help me
obviously.
harvest my tomatoes, and
Okay.
I'll get you two girls to sleep with tonight. What would you call me? What would you think of me?
I definitely never talk to you again.
Why?
Okay, why?
Cause that's not what I was raised with. That's not my morals. And I
So
don't just speak
if I come up to you and tell you, listen, come and help me, and and I'll get you some nice blondies, you would think this guy's not good influence. He's not a good person.
Yeah,
I must stay away from him because he's gonna corrupt me, right?
of course.
Okay. Well, how about the Prophet when he did it to Al-Jad bin Al-Qais? Did you know
So
that the Prophet
I
did
don't
the
know
same
about that
thing?
story. Can you give me more context?
So in chapter 9, verse 49 of the Quran, okay,
Okay.
chapter 9, verse 49, when we read it and they go to the tafsir to understand the fuller context of the verse, we see that the verse was revealed in someone called Abu Wahab, okay, Al-Jad bin Qais. And we see that when the Prophet was preparing for the Battle of Tabuk, he went to the tribe of Al-Jad bin Qais because he was Sayyid Qawmah. He was like a head of a tribe, okay? And he told him, he said to him, "Oh Abu Wahab, wouldn't you like to come with me to Tabuk and take some blonde girls from the Romans as slaves and concubines?" And Abu Wahab told him, "Please, O Prophet, do not tempt us with the women. For people know that I am very infatuated by them." I literally know this tafsir by heart. And of course, they called him a hypocrite after that because he refused to go to jihad with your Prophet.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can you give me the verse? Because wait, so
So
in the Quran it said blonde women?
no. So in the Quran, okay, since you're a Sunni, yeah, in
Yeah.
the Sunnah, there's you have the Quran, which is number one source, and then you
Yes.
have the tafsir that explains to you the Quran, yeah.
Of course, yes.
And in the tafsir, you have different areas of tafsir, different kind of scholars. Yeah, you have
Yeah.
the second century scholars, which is you only have one scholar, which is Muqatil bin Sulaiman. Okay, at the second century. You have the third and fourth century. The fourth century ones are the most important ones. Okay, one of them is a Tabari. Okay, um, and you also have Asbab al-Nuzul. Asbab al-Nuzul is a later book of tafsir that came about that collected stories and concluded from the earlier books of tafsir and gave you the reason of each revelation. The reason of revelation for each verse. Okay? So
Yeah.
now in this book, for example, well, not just this book, I'll show you the verse now, and then I'll show you two or three tafsirs, and you'll see that they say the same thing. Where's the verse? So this is the verse here, okay? And then
Okay.
I'll show you the tafsir on a different site. 949, it says, وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَقُولُ إِذِنْ لِي وَلَا تَفْتِنِّي إِلَّا فِي الْفِتْنَةِ سَقَطُوا وَإِنَّ جَهَنَّمَ لَمُحِيطَةٌ بِالْكَافِرِينَ. Okay? And the English here, the English in translation, see I have all translations to contrast and compare. So it says, there are some of them who say, exempt me and do not expose me to temptation. They have already fallen into temptation, and hell will surely engulf the disbelievers. Okay. Now I use Tafsir. This is a website that I use that is special for like Sharia students and what have you. It's a Saudi website. It has, the reason why I like it is because it's got the tafasir in Arabic, the full tafsir, not the abridged ones that you find one paragraph on the
Yeah.
English sites. This has like the fuller stories. Okay, so when we go to chapter 9, verse, what did I say? 49? Yeah, 49. Tafsir al-Tabari, for example. Okay, here. See this guy, Ibn Jarir al-Tabari, he's 310 Hijrah, after Hijrah. So he's one of the earlier scholars of Tafsir. So this is the verse, At-Tawbah, see At-Tawbah 49. And among them is he who says, give me leave and do not put me to trial or temptation. Unquestionably into trial they have fallen, and indeed hell will encompass the disbelievers. Right? So they tell you here, Abu Ja'far said, it was mentioned that this verse was revealed about Al-Jad bin Qais. See? The same guy I told you about.
Yes.
And he, the Most High, means by his saying, and among them and among the hypocrites, is he who says, give me permission to stay, so I will not go with you, and do not tempt me, meaning do not tempt me by making me see the women of the yellow people, see, and their daughters, for I am infatuated with women, so I go out and sin by doing so. Now, when we go to read the narrations that they mention in this tafsir, okay, this is on the authority of Mujahid, which is the student of Ibn Abbas. Says, regarding the statement of Allah, give me permission and do not tempt me, he said, the messenger of Allah said, go to Tabuk and take as booty the daughters of the yellow ones and the women of the Romans. So he's literally telling them to go to Tabuk and take the women of the Romans, yeah? So the grandfather said, give us permission and do not tempt us with the woman. Right?
Okay, I see. I understand where
You
what you're
understand?
saying.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, what you're saying there, of course, when I see it from that point of view, it sounds disgusting, right?
Yes.
Of course. Now, but I'm with you with that. But when I go to another online from mine,
Yeah.
nothing,
You see the
everything
different
you
one.
said is false, because right here it
Right.
says this verse was revealed in the context of the Battle of Tabuk, which is we're both on
Yes.
agreeing on that point.
Yeah.
A significant military expedition undertaken by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, after Hijrah,
Yep.
and they were preparing for a potential confrontation with the Romans. Many hypocrites, the munafiqun, and those with weak faith were reluctant to join the battle. They were making
Yeah.
excuses as saying,
Are you reading, sorry to interrupt you, are you reading the same tafsir?
no, I'm not reading from that tafsir. I
Okay.
just
Then
searched
Which
up
send me
are you
tafsir of
reading?
this. I just
Which
searched up.
tafsir are you reading?
Who's the
Hold
scholar, actually? Because there's names for each
Yeah.
book.
Which tafsir? From which year? By whom?
This is a newer one. Hold up. Let me.
No.
Oh,
It
the
doesn't
newer.
count. Doesn't
No,
count.
sir.
You have
No,
to go to the
that's not
early
how you
ones,
do
brother.
that.
Look. Here, I see mothers of tafsir, meaning the top G's of tafsir. Ibn Jarir al-Tabari. Sorry, 1 second. Ibn Jarir al-Tabari, Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, and Al-Baghawi. These are the most prominent ones. All of these ones here, yeah, contemporary, if you're reading from that, I don't take from that. I go to the earliest scholars to understand, because they were closer to the time of the Prophet, okay? And they had the correct manhaj, the correct madhab. I don't go to the contemporary.
Okay, hold up.
And which
You
one are
have
you
to
going?
go.
Out of curiosity, which tafsir did you go to? Whose tafsir?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that out right now, actually.
So okay, I
I
need
don't
that
know.
name.
I'm being honest. I just searched up
I
the
don't know. I just
tafsir.
need the name, just out of
You know, I
curiosity.
just searched
Seriously,
up
I'm
the
not trying
tafsir of the
to corner
surah.
you or anything like that. I just want to
No,
know the
I know.
name.
I just searched up the tafsir of the surah and I clicked
I
on the
know,
first one
Habibi.
that pops up.
Yeah. So
But
which
we need to know
website did
which
you go to?
scholar.
Which website did you go to?
Yeah, you can't get
Marco.
up. Just give us
Yeah, hold
Maro.
5
on.
minutes,
I'm
man.
getting it up right now so I can find you though.
Because look, Ibn Kathir says the same thing. Look, the Messenger of Allah, this is Ibn Kathir now, said one day while he was preparing for his provisions to Al-Jad bin al-Qais, see the same name, the brother of Banu Salama, would you, O Jad, like to fight the Banu al-Asfar this year. So he said, "Oh, Messenger of Allah, give us permission and do not tempt me."
I'm on Quran.com.
Okay,
No.
it has the abridged this much tafsir, this tiny little tafsir. Look at how long this is. Okay, so this is Ibn Kathir
That's not the
agreeing with
Wait,
tafsir.
so
Al-Qurtubi.
wait, you guys understand that I'm very honest, right? You can tell that by now, right?
You're honest. You're honest.
This
That's
is
not
like
why
the
we're.
sixth one that I go to, and they're all saying the same thing about
Habibi,
Jed
listen,
ibn Qais. Why is yours the only right one?
there's a reason. There's a
Because this is a
reason. بس
complete.
دقيقة Rita, 1 second, 1 second. There's a reason why I go to the Arabic tafsir. Okay, this is a Saudi website, yeah, issued by Saudi themselves, by the schools of Sharia, for students to read all of the different. Look how many mufassirin there is. Okay, look how many mufassirin there is. This is a proper website that gives you the full tafsir in Arabic. Do you see how it goes Arabic to English? It changes.
Yeah.
And if I pull up the Arabic books, they say the same thing because I've looked at the books as well. And also you have another website, okay? Look, I'll show you something now. I'll show you just so you can understand. I'll show you on a different site. Look, Tafsir al-Tafsir. Because you seem like a nice guy. I don't mind spending time to show you stuff here. Look, now you've seen
The
this
point is,
website,
these are
right?
the websites that are used for educating all of the Muslim scholars that are studying to become scholars themselves. You understand? So
Yeah.
what you have in the abridged form is not the full thing because they
We'll
use
bring
that
up
for
sec.
you, not for those who are
Sec, just give us
learned
1 sec.
individuals who are experts in their field.
Okay, so look, this here, this tafsir.com, okay? Altafsir.com. This is as well a proper website, okay, that gives you tafsir. Now look, if I go here in the English side and I'll show you the tafsirs, okay? And then go to the Arabic side and show you the tafsir of the same person, yeah? You will have two different tafsirs, completely different. For starters,
How does that?
let's
What does that even mean? How?
wait. Now we went tafsirs. See, tafsirs.
Okay.
Al-Fatiha verse 1. I'm gonna go 9, chapter 49 here. Okay? And I'm gonna go, look how many mufassirin I have. Al-Jalalain, Maqbas من Ibn Abbas, أسباب النزول by Al-Wahidi, Tafsir al-Tustari. That's all I have. I don't have Ibn Kathir, I don't have Al-Qurtubi. Now, let's read Asbab al-Nuzul, which is the reason of revelation. Displayed. Look what it says here. Asbab al-Nuzul, this one is correct as well. This is not Google translation, it's just like the website. It's got English and Arabic on the Arabic on the right side before that I showed you. It says, and of them is he who saith, grant me peace to stay at home and tempt me not. Okay, this verse was revealed about who? Jed bin Qais the hypocrite. This is because when the messenger of Allah was preparing for the battle of Tabuk, he said to him, O Abu Wahab, would you not like to have scores of Byzantine women and men as concubines? They've added men, by the way, it's not in there. And servants, they've changed from slaves to servants, they've changed it. He said, O Messenger of Allah, my people know that I'm very fond of women, and if I see the woman of the Byzantine, I fear I will not be able to hold back. So do not tempt me by them, and allow me not to join, and instead I will assist you with my wealth. Okay? The same story. Tafsir, the most important tafsir are not even there. They just have Asbab al-Nuzul anyway. But here, for
So
example,
the other ones say the same thing? The other tafsirs?
didn't I just read it to you, Habibi? Here,
I'm saying the
that's
other
one. That's
tafsirs. You
one.
said how much there is.
Tafsir al-Jalalain, you mean? Let me show you. I don't know, I haven't read it. Okay, so Tafsir al-Jalalain, this is the Jalalain, okay? I don't know if you've read it. And there are some of them who say, grant me leave, so stay behind and lead me not into temptation. This was Al-Jadbi Qais, to whom the Prophet said, will you do battle against the Byzantine? And to which he replied, I am infatuated with women, and I fear that if I were to see the Byzantine women, I shall not be able to stay away from them and be led into temptation. God exalted he said, surely they have already fallen into temptation by staying behind the variant reading from.
Okay, so that's the same one I found from all the other ones. Just like,
Okay.
yeah, so
Yes,
I
yes.
don't know. I don't know why we're like, I'm sorry, but we're picking and choosing because 99% of all the
Why
tafsir
are
is
you
the
lying?
same.
Just 1 second, 1 second. This idiot, this bozo in the chat just told
Ooh.
you that we're picking and choosing. Fact of the matter is, you don't know anything about anything. We're giving
Now
you the
look.
sources directly from the books, and we're giving
You
you the
give you
website so
gave
that you
me
can go and check. So if
Not
you don't
you,
like what
not
we're
you,
giving
Mara,
you,
not
please
you.
that's your
Mara,
problem.
not you, not
calm
you,
down. Just
not
calm down. I'm
not
not
you,
yelling.
Mara.
Yeah, but don't
Not
say that
you,
we're
not
picking
you,
and choosing,
Mara.
okay?
Not you. She's not talking to you. Now look at the
Oh,
Arabic side of the
she's
website. The
talking to someone
Arabic,
else. Okay, I was just so
someone else,
confused.
someone else.
Why?
The Arabic side of the website, the tafasir, look how many mufassirin you got. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm
okay, we're
gonna
not gonna
find
go
you.
through every single one.
Yeah. But look. This is a Tabari, the first one because he's the earliest one. 310, okay? 310 Hijrah, after Hijrah, okay? And then Zamakhshari, 538, okay? All of these guys in Arabic, they tell you the same story. Why is that? How come in English, they only distorted stories in English and not in Arabic? Why?
No,
How
that's
come
definitely false
they've chose?
because there are a lot of like so much only Arabic scholars are always disagreeing. And
They're
it's
not
not true. They're
disagreed
not
on this.
always agreeing.
They're
They're
not
always
disagreeing on
Okay.
this.
The
This is
first one
history.
I read you, okay, on the other website, yeah, the first one I read you, it was at Tabari, Ibn Jarir al-Tabari, okay? Let's have a look here, the Arabic side of things, what it says, to see if it actually matches the other website. Whether I'm lying or they're lying, we don't know. Okay, so here, this is the verse here. This is Ibn Jarir al-Tabari, here al-Tabari, see?
uh-huh.
It says it was mentioned that this, by the way, this guy, they call him Shaykh al-Mufassirin. He's the father of all of the scholars of tafsir. He's the like number one when it comes to tafsir. It was mentioned that this verse was revealed about Jid bin al-Qais and what he, the Most High, means by his saying, and among them and among the hypocrites, is he who says, give me leave, so I will not go with you, and do not put me to trial, meaning do not test me by making me see the women of the yellow people and their daughters. For I am infatuated with women, so I go out and sin by doing so, and with blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so here, what did the messenger say to him? Let's have a look. May Allah bless him and grant him peace, said, invade Tabuk, and you will capture the daughters of the yellow ones and the women of the Romans.
I see. Mushroom. So it wasn't really a battle, was it? It was an invasion.
No, it was never a battle.
Yep.
So the grandfather said, give us permission and do not tempt us with what? With the woman. Invade, look what the Prophet said, invade and you will capture the daughters of the yellow ones. That's another narration, okay? Another
Wait, so
narration.
this is wait, I'm sorry. So that response from the Prophet was the next ayah or what was that? Where did they even get this from?
What are you talking about?
The
It's there
answer,
in the
invade
Quran.
and you will capture the daughters of the yellow ones.
Ah, that's a
Is
hadith.
that an ayah?
No, that's a hadith. That's a
What
hadith.
word what hadith is this?
I don't know, bro. Go ask a Tabari.
Okay, we're just gonna have to. Okay,
You
I'm sorry, but
do know
we're
how
just gonna
this
have to
works,
agree
right?
to disagree for this part because we're not gonna
Well,
keep arguing about the yellow
I'm
people.
not, you don't have to disagree with me. I'm not the one who wrote this tafsir.
No, I'm not.
Al-Tabari wrote it.
I'll
And then
okay. I'll
Zamakhshari,
disagree with Al Tabari and
you can
agree with the
disagree
other
with him.
thousands of scholars that are saying the opposite of that. That's fine. I have no problem with disagreeing with another Muslim.
You're disagreeing with your scholars, with your
With
mufassirin.
us,
Look, he doesn't have to agree with him, okay?
I don't
But
have
let's
to
be
agree with
honest.
every scholar.
Let's be
Where did you
honest. The
guys get
most
that from?
They're
prominent,
all agreed.
just 1 second. The most
We
prominent
just saw that they're
ones.
not all agreed. What are
I
you
am
talking
talking, guys.
about?
Come on, let's keep it nice, okay?
Yeah, we
Now,
are.
the most prominent ones like Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Ibn Kathir, and Al-Baghawi, your top like number 4 scholars, the like the 4 top scholars of Islam, they all have the same story in here about the
They're
Prophet
all
doing the
agreed.
same thing. Okay. Yeah, this is Al-Qurtubi. Al-Qurtubi now. Are you gonna reject Al-Qurtubi as well? Okay. What did the Prophet say? And grant him peace said to Al-Jad bin Qais, the brother of Banu Salama, when he wanted to go out to Tabuk, O Jad, would you like to fight the yellow people and take from them concubines and slave girls? Al-Jad bin Qais says, my people know that I am what? Fond of women, and I fear that if I see the yellow people, I will not be able to stay away from them. He will drop his sword and go and do nikah all night long. So do not tempt me and give me permission to stay, and I will help you with my money. This is Al-Qurtubi now. Who else? Ibn Kathir. Let's see what Ibn Kathir says.
Okay, so what is this? What is this trying to prove?
Well, I'm trying to show you what what your prophet said, yani. Because you condemned me, not condemned me, but condemned that hypothetical
The
scenario
act. Yeah.
where I come up to you and I offer you women to do something for me. You condemn. He said, I will not. That's bad. You know, that's what you said. So now I'm trying to show you that your prophet did exactly what I told you.
Okay, I understand what you're trying to prove, but like it's still if
It's still wrong, isn't it?
it's definitely wrong, but
Yeah, so
you're
Muhammad
still
was wrong. Thank you very much.
okay. You're not letting me finish what I was trying to say. It's wrong, but as soon as I searched it up, every single thing showed me the opposite, and it never
No,
showed me that.
no,
Where are you
no.
looking, brother? Where? Which website?
I told you, and we saw from your thing when you went to the English translation, the second one, after you chose the one that you already knew, after
Yeah.
you were like, oh, I never read this one. Let me click on it. It just
Okay.
said that he was tempted.
He's talking about the
Okay. So,
Jalalain.
Yeah, she knows
okay.
it.
Okay. Here. This is a Jalalain. This is a Jalalain in Arabic. Now we're gonna translate it. Okay.
Let's see.
Because look, in Arabic is different to the English, by the way. Al Jalalain. Okay. Jalal ad-Din al-Sayyuti and Jalal ad-Din al-Mahalli. Okay. Those two. Here. Interpretation of who? Al-Jalalain, al-Mahalli and al-Sayyuti. They two Jalals. Jalal al-Mahalli and Jalal al-Sayyuti. Chapter 9, verse 49. What did the... it doesn't even translate it right. It doesn't
Muslim, what?
translate it right.
Listen, Muslim is saying, read it in Arabic, bro.
هل لك في جلاد بني الأصفر? What does that mean?
MashaAllah,
Oh
your
boy.
Arabic is very good, guys.
هل
Because
لك
we
في
speak
جلاد
Arabic.
بني الأصفر؟ فقال إني مغرم بالنساء وأخشى إن رأيت نساء بني الأصفر أن لا أصبر عنهن
لا أصبر عنهن.
أفتتن. قال
أوف أوف
تعالى
أوف.
إلا في الفتنة سقطوا بالتخلف
أوف أوف
وقرأ
أوف.
سقطه وإن جهنم لمحيطة بالكافرين لا محيص لهم
Oof, oof,
عنها.
oof, 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 oof. What in God's name was that? You mean we will write all the law?
What?
Maro. Look how Muhammad bin Ahmad down there, he's telling you to leave. You know why he's telling you to leave here, from here? Do you know why?
Because he doesn't want you to know.
He doesn't want you to know.
I'm not leaving.
I'm just telling
So
you.
don't worry about what they're saying in the chat.
He does not want you to know. If you go now, I'm going to go to Quran.com with you, and we're going to look there as well, because this is not
Mushroom,
my
I just
boss.
have one question though.
Yeah.
Maro,
Okay, let's see.
how long have you been a Muslim?
20 years of my life.
So did you
Since I was
revert or were you born a
No,
Muslim?
since he was born, he said.
Born.
Okay, great, awesome. So let me ask you something. Wrong. There is such a thing as objective morality, right?
Well, what even is morality? What
Okay,
even is
okay.
being moral?
The morality is basically a standard by which we know what is good versus what is evil.
Okay.
So when you see something evil, just like the hypothetical that Mushroom just explained to you earlier before we went into this roller coaster ride, you defined what he offered at the hypothetical as evil, right? It would be bad. You said it was bad.
Okay.
So that means you must have some form of standard which you measured it against, right? You measured something against it, and then you found what he was offering as evil, as bad, right?
Well, it's not necessarily evil.
Oh, offering you women?
No,
Now
because
we're changing
no,
Yeah, of course.
morality
it's
standards.
bad.
Of
It's
course.
Filtering.
because
Of
just
course.
like the guy before me, he didn't have a problem with it.
Oh no, he did. He clearly did. He just said he didn't want to judge.
What?
What do you mean, Alfred? Alfred had definitely had
Look.
a standard
Just
to
1
live
second,
by.
Rita. 1 second. This is Quran.com, Tafsir al-Tabari in Arabic. In Arabic, yeah? I don't go there in English, I'm sorry. His English is not even there, Tafsir al-Tabari in English. Okay? Here, what does it say here? حدثني محمد بن عمرو قال حدثنا أبو عاصم قال حدثنا عيسى عن ابن أبي نجيح عن مجاهد في قول الله تعالى آذن لي ولا تفتني قال رسول الله وسلم اغزو تبوك تغنموا
I
بنات
don't understand
الأصفر.
Arabic, wallah.
Yes, we're going to translate.
Regardless whether you understand it or not, bro. Like,
Can
this
you-
is what the Prophet, okay?
Wait, what do you mean
This is
regardless
so
if I can
laggy.
understand it? Like, I can't understand it.
We're going to translate it for you.
Okay, thank you.
How do I copy this, man? Like,
So listen, the word is اغزو Tabuk. Okay? اغزو Tabuk means invade. Tabuk, raid Tabuk. Okay?
okay,
Meaning
I'm gonna translate it word by word.
unalive all the men. Okay?
اغزو,
Take all the women,
invade.
take all their possessions.
Invade, okay? Word by word I have to do it. Look how much I care about you, bro. Tabuk, okay? This is the next word, تغنموا.
You will be?
تغنموا. Oh, man.
You know, you could just copy and paste all this and put it on Google Translate.
It's not working, bro.
I think that would be
can't copy
easier
it.
for you.
Yeah, but I can't copy it, bro, for some reason.
I can go to whatever you're on right now on my.
Yeah, but can you
How are
copy
you
the
gonna find it?
Arabic? Can you
How are you
copy
going to
the
copy the
Arabic?
Arabic?
Can you copy the
You won't be
Arabic?
able to do it. Skeek, I didn't say you wouldn't be able to come up. Just wait a
Okay,
second.
okay, look. So what you guys are saying right now is that Islam doesn't show like it's immoral, right? Is that what you guys are trying to like show
I
me?
mean,
Okay. Oh my God. So
I'm just
listen,
trying to understand the
just
whole
give us,
premise, 'cause I
give me. Listen to me. I need you to help me understand something.
Okay.
You do know the difference between right and evil, right? Good and evil, right? Right and wrong.
Yes.
Okay, great. So is pedophilia good or bad?
Wait, sorry, what?
Pedophilia. I don't need to say the whole word. You know what it means.
P-O-philia.
Oh, that's disgusting, yeah.
Okay,
Well,
thank you very much. Is grape good or bad?
no, that's disgusting too.
Thank you. Is DV good or bad?
Okay, I don't know what that is.
Domestic violence.
Oh, okay.
Is it good or bad?
Also disgusting.
Okay, is murder good or bad?
No, that's okay. You're asking me like, okay, that's also.
I know, because see, you and me, we are going to agree on a lot of things. Okay, so here's the problem: in Islam, all of it is good. Adultery is good. Fornication is good.
عن جد.
No, I'm not even kidding. I can prove this to you
Wallah, it's all
categorically.
Gucci, bro.
Okay, I can prove it for you. Prostitution is acceptable. Okay, it's good. Pedophilia is good. Grape is good. Violence is good, and mass murder is good. That's what they said. Okay, so are you willing to risk your eternal life on a doctrine that teaches this disgusting garbage? I am willing to spend hours with you trying to show you and trying to prove to you that this stuff really is true. Okay, you want me to talk to you on Discord? I'll happily talk to you on Discord. I talk to many Muslims on Discord anyway, because they want to know. So if you want to know the truth, come and I'll show you.
Okay, well, in Quran 532, whoever kills a soul.
For God's sake, listen, please don't use KILL.
What? No,
Number
because you
one,
said
don't
murder
use
is the only thing that's
KILL. Use
specific.
unalive. You're a young man. You know the language in TikTok. Don't use KILL.
Okay, you're right.
Use
you're right.
unalive.
Whoever unalives a
Plug it,
soul.
Rita, plug it.
Yes.
Just 1 second, 1 second.
Or
Plug
for
it, Rita.
Okay, just stop,
corruption done
stop,
in the land.
stop.
Why are you yelling?
We have
No,
to plug
because-
it. Just
because you said
shut
the
up
word,
already.
we have
My
to plug
God. TikTok. This live is dedicated to educational and entertainment purposes only. We are a panel which is dedicated to the spread of peace, love, harmony, and the Christian doctrine of Jesus Christ, our Lord, our Savior, our Master, our King, our God Almighty. And we do not condone any form of violence, any form of hateful speech, hateful rhetoric, any form of bullying, harassment, or violence of any kind against man, woman, or child, even against animals. We love you, TikTok. We love the TikTok shop. Thank you.
We love you,
Carry
TikTok.
on.
We love you, TikTok.
Tell me the ayah that you were reading just 5 seconds ago.
Quran 532.
Five
Whoever unalives a
Yes.
soul, unless for a soul or for corruption in the land, it is as if he had
He has
unalived.
murdered the entire world, right?
Okay,
I
so
wonder where he got that
where-
from. Where do you
where
think he
did-
got that from?
what?
Where do you think that
من أجل
statement came
ذلك
from?
كتبنا على بني إسرائيل إنه من قتل نفسا بغير نفس أو فساد في الأرض فكأنما قتل الناس جميعا ومن أحياها فكأنما أحيا الناس جميعا ولقد جاءتهم.
He gets that one from the Talmud, by the way.
But
In
this
no
is wait a
context
second.
can this
Just
verse be bad or hateful. In no
One second.
context,
Is
you
it
can
the?
brother,
Why can't you
brother.
shut up just a bit?
bad.
Why can't you just shut up?
I've been actually shut up the most. and listening to both of
See,
you
do you
guys.
want to be dropped? I don't understand. Let him finish reading.
So this is that's what it translates to. That is why we ordained for the children of Israel. This is not for the Muslims. This is for the children of Israel. That whoever takes a life unless as a punishment for murder is mischief in the land, and it will be as they kill. Where's the one that says the Muslims that whoever takes a life? This is for the people of Israel, not for the Muslims. For the
It's for the
Muslims, in
people of
fact,
Israel.
what it says for the Muslims, what it says for the Muslims, it says
Oh,
The
sure.
translation says whoever unalives a soul, unless for a soul
Yeah,
or
it's
for
false.
corruption
Yeah.
done
I don't
in
know
the
which
land, it
translation you're
is
reading.
as if he
Yeah.
has unalived mankind entirely.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know
Now-
where he gets that from? Mushroom?
It doesn't matter where he got that from.
No, he gets it
There's
from
no
the Talmud.
context.
Wait a
Rita,
second.
can you
Give him a
listen?
chance.
Can you guys both listen to me? I've been listening to you guys very.
Yeah, Habibi, we did, but we just read it for you from the Quran
I read.
itself.
There's nothing you can say that can make
We're
this
not
seem
saying there's
bad.
anything wrong with it. Do you not understand? We're not
Habibi.
saying
No,
there's anything wrong with it.
that's correct. I brought
We
this
didn't
up.
say there was anything wrong with it.
Why did I bring this up, Rita? Because you
Oh, for
said
God's
that
sake.
Islam
This man is
allows
just.
Wait.
and
What's
promotes
this word?
Yes,
What's
yes.
this
unaliving
word?
people.
Brother, Maro, start listening like you were listening before. What's this word? What's this word say?
Israel.
Israel of
Okay.
Israel. Children of
Bani
Israel. من
Israel.
أجل ذلك كتبنا
على بني إسرائيل.
Okay, can you guys go to the translation?
إنه
I'm
من
not
قتل نفسا بغير
about the
نفس.
children of Israel, Habibi. It's not about the Muslims not
Yeah.
unaliving. In fact, when we
It's
go to
about just
chapter
the people of
9,
Israel.
when we go to chapter 9,
Where does it
verse
say just the
29,
people of Israel? What are you?
It's
Well,
right there in
because it
the
says-
ayah.
Okay, where does it say just in the people of Israel, Rita?
it says it. كتبنا على بني إسرائيل. Here, however, this is for the Muslims. Fight those who do not believe in Allah and the last day, nor comply with what Allah and His Messenger, meaning Muhammad, has
Oh, boy.
forbidden. Now, the Jews don't follow Muhammad, nor embrace the religion of truth, which is Islam, from among those who were given the scriptures, meaning the Jews and the Christians, until they pay the tax, the jizya, willingly submitting, fully humble. Hello.
So, okay, listen, can we bring Skeek, please? because Marrow's been
bring
taking
him
up all
up.
our time. Skeek wants to come up. Skeek, come on up. Skeek,
I
are you there?
brought him up. I brought him up already.
Okay, good.
Guys,
Let's see what
like the
Skeek has to
live,
say.
please. Like the live.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam
Alaikum
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, first of all, I want to say I do respect you guys for being educated on some topics, especially your own religion. That's important. But what I don't respect is when the fact that you're looking for errors in a religion about morals, when we all know that morals is a concept that revolves around intentions of people. So morals is not
wait,
just
wait,
a made up
wait,
thing.
wait,
So
wait.
wait, let me finish,
Wait,
please.
so
Let me-
repeat that
no, but
again.
please.
Repeat that again. Repeat.
Morals are a concept,
Yeah, yeah.
that come from religion or tradition that revolves around the intentions of people.
Morals
So,
is
so for men and women.
what
But wait,
measures?
but let me
What
finish. But
measures the intentions of people? What measures?
Well, to what is evil, what isn't. So,
Okay, so then,
in some
there is such a
situations-
thing. Wait a second.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
then
yeah.
there is such a thing as objective morality.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there is.
Thank you.
Of course.
So then,
Of
where
course
were
there
we
is.
wrong? How was I wrong?
Okay, so listen. The problem is with what you guys are doing right now, is that you guys are looking for errors in morals that come from Islam, when we all know that every
Yeah.
religion has some form of rule or moral that isn't good in our eyes these days. But back in the day, it was completely normal.
Okay. Okay.
So how can we judge upon these
Yeah,
types of
that's
stuff?
fine.
Because,
That's fine.
for
That's
instance,
fine.
can I give an
What
example?
came last? What came last? What was last revelation? Was it not Islam?
Islam came last.
Okay, thank you. So that means it should be updating everything else that came before it, right?
No, because it isn't the religion that
No,
changes, it's the
just
people.
wait a
though.
second. Hello.
Yeah.
If it came in the, listen to me, if it was final revelation, it should
Yeah.
be better, okay, than all the revelations before it, right?
But who are we to decide what's good and what isn't, though?
Because Allah says so.
God is who decides. isn't he?
Allah said that his final revelation, okay, is the Quran, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So then
Go on.
everything else that came before it,
Yeah.
okay, it becomes a continuation of that, correct?
Yes, go on.
Okay, so then it's a final revelation. It should be better by all measurements, right?
Yeah.
Gauge,
Can I answer,
every
please? Can I
gauge.
answer,
Just
please?
1 second. At every single level, Islam should be better than Christianity. Should be better than Judaism, right?
No, I don't agree. Can I
Okay,
answer, please?
so then, why should we take Islam as the superior religion?
Okay. Can I answer, please?
Are you okay? By the way, you're breathing weird.
No, because I'm walking outside. That's why. But can I answer, please? Yeah, okay, thank you very much. So what you're saying is partially correct, but it has never said that